Hello everyone, it's Joe here from Silphco Consultancy. I hope you're all enjoying the release of Evolving Skies. I've already been able to open a couple of boxes and I've really enjoyed it. Let me know what your best pull has been so far. And really, I just want to talk about extracting some value from your booster boxes. Now, we all know that we're very happy when we start seeing gold cards and alt arts and full arts pulled from our boxes, but rather than just bulking the rest away and filling out your binder and just removing the rest, I wanted to talk about some of the more playable cards from this set, because then you can set them aside from your bulk and maybe get a little bit more from them from trading or from selling if you really need to help other areas of your collection perhaps. So this is really what players are looking to do. A lot of the time, the main core player base of the Pokemon TCG like to just buy out the cards. I mean, set sizes are so large right now, and we need play sets of the good cards most of the time. That means 4 copies of cards. We'd have to open an absurd amount of booster packs to do this ourselves. So typically, we're looking to buy these individual cards that have that little bit of playability aspect to them. So today, I wanted to run down some of the common, uncommon, rare, and trainer cards to keep an eye out for, as well as the half arts that you may want to set aside just from bulking them straight away and churning back into some booster packs. Let's start off with trainers then, and we know that most collectors don't care too much about these. If you're doing a full binder set, maybe you set one of these each aside, but for the most part, these just get chucked away. But there are some interesting ones to keep an eye out for from this set. There are a couple of great supporter cards here. There's Raihan and Zinnia's Resolve. A lot of people will be looking to pick these up. There's also a lot of good stadium cards here. There's the Stormy Mountains as well as Crystal Cave. These are both standout stadium cards. The Stormy Mountains is going to be at the forefront of the new Rayquaza deck, which is, a flagship from the Evolving Skies set. So these are certainly going to be ones that people are looking to grab. And there's also some interesting tool cards as well. All of the evolutions have different badges. That's kind of a theme within the Evolving Skies set, and I think some of the best ones to be looking at here is the Elemental badge, the Snowleaf badge, as well as the Ribbon badge. All of these are probably worth separating from your bulk because you could get a little bit more from them from players. Next up, we have some just like rare and uncommon Pokemon to look at. As I say, if you can get these in playsets, that's fantastic, but some of these like holographic cards, even selling them out individually, could be worthwhile here. So for uncommons, Flaffy is certainly a great one. Again, this is going to be a partner for the Rayquaza deck, so a lot of people will be looking to get playsets of these. That's 4 copies. Also for regular rares, Altaria is a fantastic one to keep an eye out for, and Marshadow is just an uncommon card, I believe. It could even be a common, yeah, this has a lot of utility, so people will be looking to grab these. There's also a Flapple from the set, which could be pretty good. And for holographics, there is Eldegoss and Galarian Articuno, as well as Regidrago. These all stand out. Potentially as well, some collectors may want to get to the Galarian Moltres and Zapdos, so they could also be worth hanging on to. Now onto the V and V-Maxes. This really can be a nice differential here, because oftentimes regular bulk V Pokemon that aren't that playable can end up just being like $1 or $2 or euros or pounds, however you want to put it. But some of these really are standouts and people will be in high demand for these. Medicham is certainly one of those. It's going to go into one of the strongest decks in the game right now. Suicune V has a lot of potential. It's just a standalone card. So I think a lot of people will be looking to pick these up. For evolutions, there's actually a lot of them. I think the Glaceon V and V-Max here, the Umbreon V and V-Max, the Sylveon V and V-Max, and the Leafeon V and V-Max. These all look to have a good amount of playability to them, and perhaps even the unplayable V and V-Maxes, the Jolteon, the Flareon, the Vaporeon, these sorts of cards, could still have some value compared to just bulk Vs, because there will be some collectors who like these cards even as half arts. I would definitely separate these and earmark them for the future, because even if they don't have a relatively high price early on in the set, I feel like there will be some demand for them at some point. Finally, the last poster boy is going to be Rayquaza V-Max. This is a huge headache, of course. For those of you trying to get the alt arts and the full arts, you'll be competing with players who like to bling out their decks, which is a huge shame. But hopefully it's not going to be too expensive. The half art is actually coming out in a league battle deck very soon, so that might anchor the price a little bit. So I would try and get rid of these as quickly as possible, but I think the Rayquaza V and VMAX should, at least from release date and around this time right now, should claim a bit more value than just your regular V Pokemon. Hopefully this quick checklist helped you out from separating some cards from your bulk and getting that little bit more from them. I think this is really important, especially if you are doing something like this at scale. If you start opening more than 1 booster box every 3 months, if it starts becoming 2, 3, 4, just like it has with me over the years, you can certainly save yourself a lot of money, and it really helps you accumulate some cash back after putting so much in from opening these packs. It's obviously a hobby that we all love doing, but let's be realistic, you don't need 12 copies of all of these cards, especially if you're a binder collector like myself, or I just need the one copy. I'm also a player, so I will look to get some of these playable cards at the same time. So I'm in sort of a unique position, but some people only care about one thing, some people care about another, some people only care about getting some of the hits and they're opening packs for fun, and they're looking for specific cards. That's all completely down to you, but hopefully this has helped you in your endeavors. Let me know how your collection's going with Evolving Skies. How far are you through right now? How much more are you looking to open from the set? Are you looking forward to new sets already? I'll hear it all down below. I hope you guys did enjoy these quick tips, and hopefully I can do this in future for other upcoming sets, because I know collectors don't care too much about some of these like trainer cards and whatnot and don't keep up with the game. I don't expect you to, but it can be a great way for you to save some pennies here and there.